with an exclusive video that brings you. First, log in to subscribe to the latest updates. Channel and an essential video for you to be informed. Messages daily without any more noise. Enter Rui Hachimura and pivotal news. Image for Los Angeles Lakers. His quest for postseason fame could be in motion. His future with the team has begun to intensify, leaving fans and analysts alike to speculate about the next chapter of his career. Once a promising rookie and now a key contributor on both ends of the floor, Hachimura's departure could have a major impact on the Lakers' roster construction. Hachimura's path to the Lakers has been marked by his explosive performances, especially in the 2023 NBA playoffs, where he played key roles in the team's run. From scoring 29 points in his playoff debut for the Lakers to taking on the task of guarding Nikola Jokic in the Western Conference Finals, he demonstrated his talent under pressure. His value to the team was undeniable in key moments, and his defensive and offensive versatility kept Los Angeles competitive at the highest level. After re-signing with the Lakers in the summer of 2023, Hachimura looked to be a key player in the team's future. His stellar performances, including a career-high 36 points in February 2024 and his key role in winning the in-season tournament, have cemented his place on the roster. However, speculation has been mounting in recent weeks about his possible departure, fueled by factors such as trade list adjustments and the Lakers' pursuit of other stars. Hachimura, who has shown his versatility playing both small forward and small forward, could be considered a valuable asset for teams looking for an athletic and reliable player. His ability to space the floor, combined with his defensive skills, makes him an attractive option for franchises looking to bolster their depth. Rui Hachimura's skill set is defined by his impressive versatility on both ends of the floor. Standing at 6 feet 4 inches, he has the size and athleticism to excel at both the small forward and power forward positions, offering tactical flexibility depending on the matchup. His long-range shooting has improved significantly over time, making him even more valuable. His smooth shooting, especially from mid-range and the three-point line, allows him to create opportunities for his teammates. Before we continue, we ask that you like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. One of Hachimura's most notable traits is his defensive prowess, which was evident in the 2023 NBA playoffs. He demonstrated his ability to guard some of the league's most dynamic players, including reigning MVP Nikola Jokic. Combining physicality and tactical intelligence, Hachimura has become a versatile defender capable of making life difficult for opponents, whether man-to-man or within collective defensive schemes. His defensive presence has made him an indispensable asset for the Lakers. Additionally, his ability to contribute offensively has also been key. His work ethic and dedication have allowed him to become an impactful player in many aspects of the game. His rebounding ability, even playing at the small forward position, has helped the Lakers maintain their defensive intensity and accelerate the game in transition. His presence on the rebounds often generates second chances for the team, becoming an important factor in the Lakers' performance. Another strength of Hachimura is his leadership and maturity on the court, especially for a player still in the early stages of his career. These traits often go unnoticed, but are highly valued. His calm demeanor and focus on the court serve as an example for younger players. As a member of the Japanese national team, he has already gained invaluable international experience, helping him better deal with high-pressure situations. This blend of skill, intelligence, and commitment makes Hachimura a player with huge potential and an exciting future ahead. With the trade deadline approaching, it remains to be seen whether the Lakers will decide to deal Hachimura. His skill set and growing reputation in the NBA landscape make this one of the most intriguing storylines of the season. Fans are left wondering, is this all just speculation, or is Rui Hachimura's time in Los Angeles coming to an end? Stay up to date with exclusive updates on the Lakers. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive the latest news. Also share your opinion in the comments. Your participation is essential. As speculation continues to mount, one of the main questions facing the Lakers is whether Hachimura's departure would actually strengthen the team or create a new void that would be difficult to fill. His role as a versatile wing, capable of contributing both offensively and defensively, is not something that is easily replaced on the market. Additionally, Hachimura's chemistry with LeBron James and Anthony Davis has been a bright spot for the team. His understanding of the game and ability to adapt to the system make him a valuable addition to the rotation. If the Lakers do opt to trade him, they'll need to make sure the player they acquire is a true difference maker for the team down the stretch. Another factor to consider is Hachimura's evolution in the crunch. During the 2023 playoffs, he demonstrated a coolness and efficiency in high-level games, something not all players can do under pressure. His consistent performance in these situations could give the Lakers pause before making any rash decisions. Behind the scenes, the team's leadership continues to evaluate all possibilities, taking into account the short and long-term impact of a potential trade. Coach Darvin Ham has also emphasized the importance of continuity and building a solid identity for the team, something that could influence the decision to keep or trade Hachimura. With the trade deadline fast approaching, the next few days will be crucial in determining Rui Hachimura's future with the Lakers. Regardless of the outcome, his talent and dedication ensure that he will continue to be a standout in the NBA, whether he plays for the Lakers or another team that sees his potential. Do you think the Lakers should keep Hachimura or use him as a trade piece to strengthen the roster? Leave your comment below and join the discussion. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to stay up to date with all the news about the Los Angeles Lakers and the NBA. Stay tuned, because the next chapters of this story promise intense emotions. In addition to technical and strategic issues, another factor that could influence Rui Hachimura's fate is the financial impact of his stay with the Lakers. With a 3-year contract worth approximately $51 million, his presence on the team's payroll is significant. If the Lakers decide to pursue a big name on the market, moving a contract of this size could be a necessity to balance the finances and stay within the NBA salary cap rules. However, it's worth noting that Hachimura still has room to grow and could become an even more valuable player in the coming years. His improved long-range shooting and versatile defense make him an asset that many teams would love to have. If the Lakers do move on from him, they'll need to make sure the return from the trade justifies that decision, as losing a young, emerging player could be a risk in the long run. Fans also play a big part in this equation. Hachimura's popularity has grown since his arrival in Los Angeles, and many fans see him as a key player for the team's future. A trade involving him would certainly generate intense reactions among Lakers fans, who are eager for a new era of success. While rumors and speculation are rife behind the scenes, Hachimura remains focused on his performance on the court. He has recently shown that he is aware of the changes, but has assured that his priority remains helping the team win. His professional attitude and commitment further reinforce his value as an athlete and teammate. With the trade deadline closing soon, the next few games could be the deciding factor in determining the course of this story. If Hachimura continues to perform consistently, the Lakers may reconsider their position and opt to keep him as a key player in their quest for another title. Now we just have to wait for the next few days and follow every move made by the Lakers board. What will be the outcome of this saga? Stay tuned, as news could emerge at any moment. Meanwhile, within the Lakers organization, there is an internal debate about what direction the team should take. On one side, there are those who believe that keeping Hachimura is essential to ensure continuity and stability for the roster, especially considering his adaptation to the system and his chemistry with the key players. On the other, there is growing pressure to seek reinforcements who can make an immediate impact and increase the team's chances of winning a title this season. The final decision may depend on the options available on the market. If the Lakers find an opportunity to acquire a player who fills a critical need for the team, such as an elite point guard or a dominant defensive center, the front office may feel that trading Hachimura is inevitable. However, the big challenge is finding a deal that makes sense without compromising the depth of the roster. Meanwhile, Hachimura remains a key player in the rotation, playing significant minutes both as a starter and off the bench. His impact goes beyond statistics. His versatility allows for tactical adjustments that help the Lakers compete against different types of opponents. This raises an important question. Even if a high-profile addition arrives, could Hachimura's departure weaken the team in other areas? Coach Darvin Ham has been evasive when it comes to discussing the player's future, only emphasizing his appreciation for his work ethic and contributions on the court. This stance indicates that, regardless of what happens, Hachimura remains a player valued by the coaching staff. The question is whether that appreciation will be enough to ensure he stays or whether the front office will take a different direction. With the trade deadline fast approaching, every game, every performance and every move behind the scenes could be decisive. For Hachimura, the focus remains on playing his best basketball and proving that he deserves a prominent role on this team. And for fans, all that's left is to anxiously follow the next chapters of this story, which promises to be exciting until the very last minute. While rumors continue to swirl, Hachimura seems determined to make his mark on the court. He has been consistently performing in recent games, reinforcing his value to the team. His defensive presence, his ability to space the floor with reliable shooting, and his versatility continue to be factors the Lakers need to consider before making any final decisions. Behind the scenes, the board is holding exploratory talks with other franchises, evaluating the possibilities of a trade. Some teams have expressed interest in Hachimura, recognizing his potential to contribute in different tactical schemes. Among the main teams monitoring his situation are those looking to bolster their wings with an athletic player with experience in the playoffs. LeBron James and Anthony Davis, the team's two main stars, are also closely monitoring the situation. Both have publicly praised Hachimura's contribution and know that any significant changes to the roster could impact the team's chemistry. Internally, there is a perception that any move must be carefully calculated so as not to compromise the team's pursuit of the title. Meanwhile, the Lakers fan base remains divided. Many fans are advocating for Hachimura to stay, believing he could be a deciding factor in the playoffs, especially if he continues to improve. Others, however, argue that if a trade could bring in an immediately impactful player, this could be an opportunity the Lakers can't afford to pass up. With the trade deadline fast approaching, tensions are running high. Every decision the front office makes could shape the team's future this season and beyond. Hachimura, for his part, remains professional, focused on delivering strong performances and proving that his presence in Los Angeles is still essential. In the coming days, everything could change. Will the Lakers bet on continuity and keep Hachimura as a key player on the roster? Or will a major move in the market set the team on a new course? The clock is ticking, and the answers are about to come. As the trade deadline approaches, the uncertainty surrounding Hachimura only increases. Within the Lakers organization, the pressure for a decision is growing, and each game could be a determining factor in his future. The player, aware of the speculation, remains focused on the court, delivering solid performances and showing his importance to the team. In recent games, Hachimura has shown an even higher level of intensity, knowing that any slip-up could influence management's perception of his value to the roster. His defense has been solid, his movement off the ball has generated good shots, and his chemistry with LeBron James and Anthony Davis remains evident. Still, the NBA market landscape can change quickly, and an offer he can't refuse could seal his fate. Meanwhile, Lakers executives are still in talks with other teams, trying to balance the need to maintain a competitive roster with the possibility of acquiring a player that will increase their chances of winning a title. Sources close to the franchise indicate that a number of proposals have been discussed, but none of them seemed advantageous enough for the board to make an immediate decision. Fans are also keeping a close eye on the situation. On social media, fans are fervently debating Hachimura's future. Many value his contribution and believe his departure could weaken the team, while others are hoping the Lakers can pull off a trade that will bring in a player who can make an immediate impact. With the clock ticking and negotiations intensifying, the next few days will be crucial. Any move could define not only Hachimura's future, but also the Lakers' future this season. Until the very end, the player will continue to prove his worth on the court, knowing that each performance could be his last in the purple and gold. Behind the scenes, tensions are rising as the trade deadline approaches. Hachimura remains focused, delivering consistent performances, but he knows his tenure is not yet guaranteed. The Lakers' front office is keeping negotiations open, exploring all possibilities before making a final decision. There have been new trade rumors recently. Some interested teams see Hachimura as a player ready to contribute immediately, either as a starter or a key part of the rotation. The trade market is hot, and the Lakers need to carefully evaluate whether giving up the forward is the best decision for their ambitions this season. There is uncertainty within the team. Teammates recognize Hachimura's importance and know that his departure could impact the group's dynamics. LeBron James and Anthony Davis, the team's leaders, are closely monitoring the changes and will certainly have an influence on the board's final decision. Coach Darvin Ham continues to use Hachimura strategically, valuing his versatility and efficiency on the court. His ability to defend multiple positions and contribute offensively makes him a valuable player, and any trade would need to yield a worthy return. With each passing minute, the anticipation grows. Will the Lakers make a big move before the deadline? Or will they keep Hachimura as a key player for the final stretch of the season and the playoffs? The clock is still ticking, and the decision is about to be made. In the next few days, everything could change, and Rui Hachimura's fate in the NBA will finally be decided. As the deadline approaches, the Lakers' front office is intensifying its negotiations, trying to find a balance between maintaining the cohesion of the roster and seeking reinforcements that can elevate the team. Hachimura's situation continues to be a major topic of discussion, with opinions among decision-makers differing. Sources close to the franchise indicate that the Lakers have not yet received an offer that they consider advantageous enough to part with the forward. However, the market can change quickly, and until the last minutes before the trade is closed, everything remains open. In recent training sessions and games, Hachimura has demonstrated maturity and professionalism, ignoring speculation and focusing exclusively on his performance. This attitude has been valued by the coaching staff and teammates, further reinforcing his importance within the group. For fans, the uncertainty is a cause for concern. Many already see Hachimura as a key player for the playoffs, while others believe that his trade may be necessary to bring in a big name that will help the Lakers compete on equal terms with the league's major powers. With the final days of the trade deadline drawing to a close, the NBA is buzzing with excitement. Each trade can change a team's destiny and redefine the course of the season. For Hachimura, it's a time of waiting, but his response on the court has already made it clear that he's ready for whatever challenge lies ahead. Now, it remains to be seen whether his journey with the Lakers will continue or whether a new chapter of his career is about to begin with another franchise. The outcome of this story is getting closer and closer, and the next few moments will be decisive in defining his future.